So it's definitely a frustrating thing, and I think there's two people to blame, right? So one is certainly that search engines who want to get advanced to the point where they always recognize who the first person who produced content is, who the original content producer is, haven't gotten there yet. They will, they're slowly getting there, but they're not where they need to be. But the second problem is the newspapers themselves. And this happens for a variety of reasons. Newspapers will often syndicate their content without having the technical requirements, the right technical requirements in place. For example, Google now enables something called a cross-domain rel canonical. You don't really need to know what it is, but if you look it up, it's essentially something where you say, oh, I'm the New York Times, and I produced, or I'm Estado Sao Paulo, right? And I produced this particular piece of content, and this other newspaper over here syndicated, this website syndicated it, this blog syndicated it. I can tell Google, hey, this is the original over here. There's a tag I can apply. But many newspapers don't do this. So you have problems on both sides.
I've been seeing this meta tag being used widely on the RDC network. CFO World is using it, PC World is using it. There are a lot of sites from this network using the syndication, the original and canonical tags, one under the other, pointing to themselves. It's not really the right way of using this meta tag, is it?
So pointing to yourself is okay. You can do it. Google says that's okay.
For the syndication source.
For the syndication source, that's okay. For the original, it's the way. But this is the problem. If the syndicator, the person who has taken that content, if they're doing it, then Google, who do they choose? Who do they trust? They don't know. And so what newspapers can do, or whoever the content producer is can do, is they can say in the licensing agreement, right? Everyone signs a contract. Estado Sao Paulo is going to sign a contract with, Abril or whoever's reproducing the material. And when they sign that contract, it should include a clause about, hey, you will assign through this tag original content syndication source as being us.
And do you see this happening? I mean, Matt Kurtz himself says, in the perfect world, this would happen. But come on, let's speak seriously.
Yeah, it's a problem. It's not happening. There's a lot of challenges around this. But there are good things that you can do in addition to this that many newspapers aren't thinking about. So in addition to the tag, maybe your agreements can't be rewritten, maybe people are licensing it without your permission, but you can do other great things to help with content discovery. For example, making it available in an RSS feed that pings Google very early when the content's produced. Using Twitter so that you're tweeting out your posts and getting them retweeted, building a community around Twitter, having that content shared on other networks, Facebook, Orkut, Google+. All of those signals will help Google to identify this is the original.